Can you really find a place where life is affordable, yet you don't have to compromise on quality? Absolutely. In fact, 2025 might just be the perfect year to pack your bags and head to a state where your dollar stretches further. Jobs are booming, and the lifestyle is second to none. Whether you're chasing low housing costs, better job opportunities, or just want to escape the madness of overpriced cities, this list has you covered. And trust me, you'll want to stick around until the end, because the Mahmoud 1 pick might just surprise you. Alabama. If you're looking for one of the most affordable places to live in the U.S. without giving up modern comforts, Alabama might be your dream destination. This southern gem combines low home prices, a booming job market, and warm hospitality, making it one of the best states to move to in 2025. Whether you're drawn to the beachfront beauty of Gulf Shores, the growing tech industry in Huntsville, or the historic charm of Montgomery and Birmingham, Alabama offers an incredible quality of life at a fraction of the cost you'd pay elsewhere. Let's talk housing, because this is where Alabama truly shines. The median home price? Around $215,000, one of the lowest in the nation. Renting? A one-bedroom apartment in Birmingham goes for about $1,050. And in smaller cities like Mobile or Tuscaloosa, you can easily find places for under $900. Property taxes? The second lowest in the country. And for retirees, no tax on Social Security benefits. Simply put, Alabama lets you live well without breaking the bank. But affordability doesn't mean a weak economy. Alabama has an unemployment rate of just 3%, and industries like aerospace, automotive, and healthcare are thriving. Huntsville, in particular, has become a tech powerhouse, earning the nickname Rocket City thanks to its NASA and defense industry connections. Big names like Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, and Boeing have brought high-paying jobs to the state, making Alabama an unexpected hotspot for career growth. And let's not forget the lifestyle. Alabama is packed with history, culture, and natural beauty. The Gulf Coast offers stunning white sand beaches, while the Appalachian foothills provide breathtaking mountain views. Love college football? This is SEC country, where game days in Tuscaloosa feel like national holidays. And when it comes to food, expect to feast on legendary BBQ, fresh Gulf seafood, and classic Southern comfort dishes. Now, the downsides? Summers can be hot and humid, and some rural areas still lack infrastructure and public transportation. But if you want affordable living, job opportunities, and a strong sense of community, Alabama is hard to beat. So, are you ready to pack your bags and start fresh in one of America's best-kept secrets? Alabama might just be calling your name. Arkansas. If you're dreaming of a place where affordable living meets stunning nature, Arkansas might just be the best-kept secret in America. Known as the natural state, it offers everything from mountain adventures to vibrant city life, without the sky-high prices. Whether you want to settle in Little Rock's growing tech hub, enjoy the historic charm of hot springs, or find peace in the Ozark Mountains, Arkansas is proving to be one of the best places to move in 2025. Let's start with cost of living, because Arkansas is ridiculously cheap. The median home price sits at just $200,000, making it one of the most affordable housing markets in the U.S. Renting? A one-bedroom in Little Rock averages $950, while in smaller towns, you can find places for as low as $700. And the best part? No state tax on military pensions and one of the lowest property tax rates in the country. That means your money stretches further, whether you're working, retiring, or investing. And speaking of work, Arkansas is no longer just about agriculture and small-town life. The state is home to Fortune 500 giants like Walmart, Tyson Foods, and J.B. Hunt, creating thousands of jobs in business, logistics, and tech. Fayetteville and Bentonville have exploded with startups and innovation centers, and Little Rock is quickly becoming a hub for finance and healthcare. With an unemployment rate of around 3.4%, Arkansas is proving that you don't need to move to a major metro to find opportunity. But let's be real, you don't move to Arkansas just for work. The outdoor lifestyle here is unbeatable. The Ozarks, breathtaking. The Buffalo National River, a kayaker's paradise. Hot Springs National Park, a literal spa town built into nature. If you love hiking, fishing, or just taking in scenic views that belong on a postcard, Arkansas is the place to be. Downsides: summers can be hot and humid, and Arkansas isn't exactly known for a booming nightlife scene. But if you want a state with low costs, high quality of life, and endless natural beauty, Arkansas should be at the top of your list. Utah. Looking for a state where you can ski in the morning, hike in the afternoon, and grab a gourmet meal at night, all without breaking the bank? Welcome to Utah, where affordable living meets breathtaking landscapes and a booming job market. Whether you're drawn to Salt Lake City's urban energy, Provo's tech boom, or St. George's year-round sunshine, Utah has something for everyone. Let's talk money. The median home price in Utah sits around $460,000, which, while slightly higher than the national average, is still far more affordable than in states like California or Washington. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Salt Lake City hovers around $1,600. But smaller cities like Ogden and Logan offer options closer to $1,200. Plus, with low property taxes and no Social Security tax, retirees and families alike can stretch their dollars further. And then there's the job market. Utah is an economic powerhouse. The state's unemployment rate is consistently one of the lowest in the country, hovering around 2.5%. With booming industries like tech, healthcare, and finance, Utah is home to major companies like Adobe, Qualtrics, and Overstock.com. Dubbed the Silicon Slopes, Salt Lake City and Provo have become a hotspot for entrepreneurs and high-paying tech jobs. If you're looking for a place with job security, competitive salaries, and a strong economy, Utah is a safe bet. But Utah isn't just about work. It's about adventure. This state is home to 5 national parks, including Zion, Bryce Canyon, and Arches, making it one of the best places for outdoor lovers. Whether you love skiing in Park City, hiking in Moab, or mountain biking in the Wasatch Range, Utah is a paradise for nature enthusiasts. And don't forget Salt Lake City's growing food scene. From craft breweries to farm-to-table dining, there's more to Utah than just fry sauce and funeral potatoes. The downsides? Well, Utah's liquor laws can be a bit strict, and if you're used to a wild nightlife scene, you might have to adjust. But with stunning scenery, a strong economy, and a great quality of life, Utah is easily one of the best states to move to in 2025. Idaho. If you think Idaho is just about potatoes, think again. This state is one of the fastest growing in the U.S., and for good reason. Stunning landscapes, a strong job market, and an affordable cost of living make it a top contender for anyone looking to escape high prices and overcrowded cities. Whether you're drawn to the booming tech scene in Boise, the outdoor paradise of Coeur d'Alene, or the small-town charm of Idaho Falls, this state offers a high quality of life without breaking the bank. Let's talk affordability. The median home price in Idaho is around $420,000, but you can find even cheaper options in smaller towns. Compared to California or Washington, where prices are often double or triple that, Idaho feels like a steal. Renting? A one-bedroom in Boise costs about $1,500, while smaller cities offer options under $1,200. Groceries and utilities sit close to the national average, and property taxes are lower than most neighboring states. Now let's talk jobs. Idaho's economy is booming, with an unemployment rate of just 3%. The state has become a hotspot for tech startups, and industries like manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture are thriving. Big companies like Micron Technology and HP have set up shop here, offering competitive salaries. Plus, with more remote workers moving in, Idaho's economy is only getting stronger. But what really makes Idaho special? Nature. Imagine waking up to snow-capped mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and endless hiking trails, all in your backyard. Whether you love skiing, fishing, hiking, or just soaking in the scenery, Idaho is an outdoor lover's dream. And if you're a fan of small-town festivals, local farmers markets, and tight-knit communities, you'll feel right at home. Of course, Idaho has its quirks. Winters can be brutal in some areas, and if you're used to big city nightlife, things might feel a bit quiet. But for those looking for affordability, adventure, and a slower pace of life, Idaho is one of the best places to move in 2025. North Carolina. If you're looking for a state that delivers the perfect blend of booming job markets, affordable living, and jaw-dropping natural beauty, North Carolina is calling your name. Whether you're drawn to the high-energy vibe of Charlotte, the tech-driven buzz of Raleigh, or the laid-back coastal charm of Wilmington, there's something here for everyone. The economy? Thriving. North Carolina is home to the famous Research Triangle, where tech giants like Apple, Google, and IBM are setting up shop. The state's median household income sits at around $68,000, and with an unemployment rate below 4%, job security isn't an issue. From finance and healthcare to tech and manufacturing, career opportunities are plentiful. But let's get to the real reason North Carolina is a top pick: the cost of living. The median home price hovers around $340,000, and rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Raleigh is about $2,500. Reasonable for a major city with high job growth. Taxes? State income tax is a flat 4.75%, meaning no crazy tax brackets eating into your paycheck. Groceries and utilities both sit slightly below the national average. Translation: you get more for your money. And then there's the lifestyle. One day, you're hiking through the stunning Blue Ridge Mountains. The next, you're soaking up the sun on the Outer Banks. Love sports? Charlotte is a haven for basketball and football fans. Love craft beer? Asheville has been dubbed Beer City, USA for a reason. And let's not forget the food. Carolina barbecue is legendary. And if you haven't had a pulled pork sandwich with vinegar-based sauce, you haven't lived. Sure, summers here can be hot and humid, and traffic in places like Charlotte can test your patience. But when you balance that against affordable living, strong job prospects, and an unbeatable mix of city and nature, North Carolina is a no-brainer for anyone looking to make a move in 2025. Indiana. If you're after affordable living, strong job opportunities, and a laid-back lifestyle, Indiana might be your perfect match. This Midwestern state is quietly becoming one of the best places to move in 2025, offering low home prices, a booming economy, and a cost of living that won't drain your bank account. Whether you're drawn to the urban energy of Indianapolis, the college town vibes of Bloomington, or the peaceful charm of smaller cities like Fort Wayne, Indiana has something for everyone. First, let's talk money, because that's what makes Indiana stand out. The median home price here is around $230,000, which is well below the national average. Renting? A one-bedroom apartment in Indianapolis goes for about $100, while in smaller towns, You can easily find places for under $900. Property taxes? Some of the lowest in the country. And with no state tax on Social Security income, retirees are starting to take notice. Simply put, Indiana is one of the cheapest places to live without sacrificing quality of life. But affordability doesn't mean a weak economy. Quite the opposite. Indiana has an unemployment rate of just 3.1%, and major industries like manufacturing, healthcare, and logistics are thriving. Big companies like Eli Lilly, Cummins, and Rolls-Royce provide high-paying jobs, while Indianapolis has become a hub for tech startups and innovation. If you want job stability, a growing economy, and a lower cost of living, Indiana is hard to beat. And let's not forget the fun factor. Indianapolis is home to the Indy 500, one of the most famous racing events in the world. If you're a sports fan, you've got the Colts and the Pacers, plus some of the best college basketball in the country. For nature lovers, Indiana boasts stunning state parks, lakes, and scenic hiking trails, perfect for weekend getaways. And the food? Fried pork tenderloin sandwiches and sugar cream pie are Indiana staples you don't want to miss. The downside? Winters here can be cold and gray, and if you're looking for a bustling nightlife scene, Indiana might feel a bit slow. But if you want affordable living, strong job opportunities, and a great community feel, Indiana is a top contender for 2025. So, are you ready to trade high costs for high quality of life? Tennessee. It isn't just the land of country music and whiskey, though, let's be honest, that's already a pretty strong selling point. This state blends affordability, job opportunities, and a killer quality of life, making it one of the best places to move in 2025. Picture this: rolling hills, vibrant city life, and no state income tax. Sounds good, right? The job market here is buzzing, especially in cities like Nashville and Chattanooga. The tech industry is growing, healthcare is thriving, and manufacturing is still strong. With a median household income of around $64,000 and an unemployment rate hovering below 4%, Tennessee offers financial stability without the soul-crushing cost of living found in bigger metropolitan areas. Speaking of cost, let's talk numbers. The median home price in Tennessee sits at about $310,000, and you can rent a decent one-bedroom apartment for $7,300 in Nashville, way cheaper than New York or San Francisco. Groceries? Around 10% lower than the national average. And remember that zero state income tax? That means more money stays in your pocket, whether you're a young professional or planning for retirement. Now, let's talk lifestyle. Tennessee has a little bit of everything: smoky mountain hikes, lakefront escapes, and lively urban hubs. Love live music? Nashville's Broadway is a non-stop party. Prefer a quieter vibe? Chattanooga's outdoor scene is unmatched. And if you're a foodie, get ready. Tennessee's hot chicken and barbecue will ruin all other food for you. Of course, no place is perfect. Summers here can be humid, and if you're not a fan of country music, well, you might need some earplugs. But between the affordable living, booming job market, and endless entertainment, Tennessee is a state where you can live large without going broke. So if you're looking for a place that offers both career opportunities and an amazing lifestyle, Tennessee should be high on your list. Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, including the opportunities, the houses, and, yes, your savings. If you're looking for a state with no income tax, low housing costs, and a booming job market, Texas should be high on your list. Whether you crave the urban energy of Austin, the business-friendly vibe of Dallas, or the warm Gulf breezes of Houston, the Lone Star State has something for everyone. Let's talk numbers. The median home price in Texas sits around $330,000, which is a steal compared to places like California or New York. Rent? You can find a one-bedroom apartment in Houston for about $100 to $400, while smaller cities like San Antonio offer options closer to $100 to $200. Gas prices are consistently among the lowest in the country. And thanks to zero state income tax, your paycheck stretches even further. Now, about that job market, Texas is an economic powerhouse. The state's GDP ranks second in the U.S., fueled by industries like tech, energy, healthcare, and finance. Major companies, including Tesla, Apple, and Oracle, have set up headquarters here. And with an unemployment rate below 4%, job seekers have plenty of options. Whether you're a tech entrepreneur, an engineer, or a creative, Texas welcomes you with open arms and a lower cost of living. But Texas isn't just about work, it's about living big. Love music? Austin's live music scene is legendary. Into sports? Dallas and Houston have some of the most passionate football, basketball, and baseball fans in the country. Prefer the outdoors? The state is home to Big Bend National Park, the Gulf Coast, and sprawling hill country vineyards. And let's not forget the food. From brisket smoked for 18 hours to Tex-Mex that puts your local taco spot to shame, Texas knows how to eat. Sure, summers here are hotter than a cast-iron skillet in July, and traffic in cities like Houston can test your patience. But when you weigh the affordable housing, booming economy, and endless entertainment, Texas stands out as one of the best states to move to in 2025. Florida. Sunshine, zero state income tax, and some of the most beautiful beaches in the country. What's not to love about Florida? Whether you're looking for a fast-paced city like Miami, a family-friendly suburb near Orlando, or a peaceful retirement spot on the Gulf Coast, Florida delivers. And the best part? It's still surprisingly affordable compared to other coastal states. Let's talk money. Florida's median home price sits around $390,000, but you can find much cheaper options outside the big cities. Renting? A one-bedroom apartment in Tampa goes for about $1,700, while smaller cities like Jacksonville offer options under $1,400. Groceries and utilities sit right around the national average. And, let's say it one more time, zero state income tax. That means more of your hard-earned cash stays with you, whether you're working remotely, building a career, or enjoying your retirement. And speaking of careers, Florida's job market is thriving. Tourism, healthcare, finance, and tech are all booming, and the unemployment rate hovers at an impressive 3%. Plus, if you work remotely, why not do it from a place where you can hit the beach after your last Zoom call? Now, let's get into lifestyle. Florida is an outdoor paradise, with year-round warm weather, national parks, and 350 miles of coastline. Want nightlife? Miami's got it. Theme parks? Orlando is the undisputed king. Prefer something quieter? Try Sarasota or St. Augustine. Plus, Florida's food scene is as diverse as its people. Cuban sandwiches in Tampa, fresh seafood on the Gulf, and key lime pie straight from the source. The downsides? Hurricanes are a real threat. And let's be honest, Florida drivers have a reputation. But when you weigh the tax savings, beach lifestyle, and strong economy, it's easy to see why so many people are packing up and heading south. Thinking about a move? Florida might just be your perfect destination. Missouri. If you're looking for a place where affordability meets opportunity, Missouri might just be the hidden gem you've been searching for. With low home prices, a strong job market, and a growing economy, the Show Me State is proving to be one of the best places to move in 2025. Whether you prefer the urban energy of Kansas City, the historic charm of St. Louis, or the laid-back vibes of Springfield, Missouri offers a high quality of life without the high price tag. Let's start with the cost of living. Because, let's be honest, that's what matters most. The median home price in Missouri is just $250,000, making it one of the most affordable housing markets in the country. Renting? A one-bedroom apartment in Kansas City averages around $1,200, while in smaller towns, you can find places for under $900. Groceries, utilities, and transportation all sit well below the national average, and property taxes are lower than in many other Midwestern states. And Missouri isn't just cheap, it's also growing economically. The state has an unemployment rate of about 3.2%, and industries like healthcare, manufacturing, and technology are thriving. St. Louis and Kansas City have become hubs for startups and corporate headquarters, while companies like Boeing, Emerson Electric, and Anheuser-Busch keep the job market strong. Plus, Missouri is making waves in biotechnology and agriculture, bringing in billions of dollars in investments. But what about fun? Missouri is packed with things to do. Kansas City's barbecue scene is legendary, and St. Louis is home to some of the best craft breweries in the country. Outdoor lovers can explore the Ozark Mountains, float down the scenic rivers, or hike in the Mark Twain National Forest. And if you love sports, you've got the Chiefs, the Cardinals, and the Blues. Missouri takes its teams seriously. Of course, no place is perfect. Missouri's summers can be hot and humid, and the state is no stranger to tornado season. But with low costs, booming industries, and plenty of entertainment, Missouri is an easy pick for one of the best states to move to in 2025. So, do you see yourself enjoying ribs in Kansas City or catching a game in St. Louis?